Hi, Sean. Such a pleasure to have you here with us on the red carpet at London Film Festival. I mean, like Tangerine, Red Rocket, Florida Project before it, Anora is just brimming with life and doesn't feel like anything else that's out there in cinema at the moment. What's your approach and what do you think sets it apart from other filmmakers?
Well, we're just trying to make films that we like and that we're not seeing enough of in coming out of Hollywood. So thank God I'm doing this stuff independently because I'm not sure my scripts would be in any way greenlit by the studios or even mini studios. My intention is to make films that are intended for the big screen. Whether they make it there or not, I don't know, but that's my intention, making movies for the theatrical experience, not for streamers. And I think I'm becoming one of the few still doing it, and I don't really know why. I would love filmmakers to start remember, hey, look, we got to fight for theaters. We got to fight for that movie, that theater-going experience.
And obviously, all of your cast, what a revelation.
Mikey was incredible to work with. She did so much homework. She did so much preparation for this role. I've never worked with an actor who has come to the table with this much preparation. She did months of pole dancing lessons. She learned the New York accent, learned pages and pages of dialogue in Russian. Really incredible. Her devotion. It means everything in the world to me.
I'm watching it in Cannes. I don't know if I've seen an audience be so transfixed, laughing, and then by the end also sort of in stunned, sort of emotional silence. How do you sort of tread that line? And what journey do you hope to take audiences on with this film?
Perhaps the journey you just described. I knew that we were going to be balancing comedy and pathos throughout the whole film and also taking the audience on a journey through different tones and genres. So it was really just about figuring it out in production and then in post-production and making sure the flow worked. I hope it did. I haven't seen the films with an audience since Cannes, so yeah, I don't know.
Do you call it a love story? It feels very romantic by the time you get to the end.
We're selling it as a love story, whether it's one or not. That's up to the audience to say. I actually think it was Scarlett that started it all off. It was I have to do research for all these films and bring on consultants for the worlds that I'm focusing on. So with Scarlett, it was the first time I was actually meeting sex workers and getting to know them and hearing their stories. And I realized at that moment there's a million stories to be told in that world. So one film sort of just led to the next. And now I find myself here on my fifth film about sex work. I never thought it would be that way. It just organically happened. Who are extremely devoted and dedicated to understanding their character and even fleshing it out more than I have on the page, elevating what I have on the page. Mikey is a seasoned professional, and because of her research that she did on her own, shadowing dancers, being at the club, talking to sex workers, learning pole dancing, etc. She brought stuff to the table that I never would have expected. She far exceeded all my expectations. We were shooting on 35 instead of 16. We knew we were shooting in a city environment, so we watched a lot of films from the 70s, because I love the 70s, that were shot on film and showed the city at night especially, and used a lot of those techniques. We shot on film, we used vintage lenses, we did a lot of pushing and pulling of the negative. Yeah.